on the field for Arkansas. This is statistically one of the best offenses in the entire country. So we got a rivalry game. It's going to be intense. And, Joe, we may have a lot of points.
Texas has won 9 straight true soon-to-be SEC rivals. How about that pause tonight, folks? They are just running wild. Arkansas says, welcome to the SEC early.
Arkansas says, welcome to the SEC. That's the exact clip Steve Sarkisian played for his team on Monday morning to prepare them for this rivalry. He said he wanted his group to see that 2021 team walking off this field after getting barbecued by Arkansas. 11 guys were on that team then. 9 of them are starters now. Sark said since that humbling experience, they've had to play in tough road environments. So they're more mentally equipped for this road test. But he said they certainly have a chip on their shoulder, given what happened last time they were here. The key today test, poise and composure from the Longhorns.
Texas won the toss. They elect to receive. Matthew Golden back, hoping he gets a chance, which he doesn't, with Quinn Ewers, who Jesse last week against Florida, a career-high 5 passing touchdowns.
He was so good, Joe, throwing it deep. That had been an element missing in the offense in recent weeks, but he lit him up. He actually had 2 touchdowns dropped. He could have thrown 7 in that game, and so licking his chops, getting set to face an Arkansas secondary that's got some new faces in the back end this week.
We will by noon in the SEC, and it is already so loud here in Fayetteville as Wisner was met in the hole by Sori.
Now in the middle of the field, trying to get more production in the back end.
2nd and 7. Ewers gets it complete to Isaiah Bond,
who's able to tip this. Great job in the concentration drill by Isaiah Bond, the Bama transfer, able to reel that in.
They show tempo. They get it right back to Bonds, but he is run out after a minimal gain. 2nd and 9. Ewers, plenty of time to take a shot downfield, but it is well beyond Matthew Golden.
And already
Ewers steps up, and Ewers is brought down right away by Brad Spence.
Right here, and just going to push his way through to get to Quinn Ewers. He had to step up because of the pressure coming to the right from Landon Jackson. And Brad Spence able to clean it up, and that's a big stop early.
And you can see how excited the defense is, pumped up on the sidelines. Satanya is going to call for the fair catch. He does so.
West Conference last year at Boise State.
Play action, Green, and he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Katie.
Yeah, Tess, Taylon Green's probably about 90% healthy, so Sam Pittman told Bobby Petrino, let it rip. We need to run him more today. He was banged up in that LSU game, so they tried to protect him, but Pittman says he's in a much better place health-wise, so they want to be aggressive with the play calls, including him.
Defensively, going up against an athletic front 7 at Texas.
Green on 2nd and 9 goes to Armstrong, as Armstrong able to make the first man miss.
Back on offense.
3rd down and 3. They drop 8. And there was a lot of contact as the crowd was looking for a flag, as Broden was the intended target. Barron had coverage, but they say it was clean.
Well, they've got Tyrone Broden, who's 6'7", running the curl route, and Jahdae Barron, the best corner for Texas, was right there. He fell down. It wasn't the contact that pushed Broden to the ground. It was the slip, and Texas's defense comes out, forces a 3-and-out.
So a 3-and-out. A talented Texas defense that Arkansas is going to be dealing with all afternoon long, as this sails out of bounds.
All the different misdirections Steve Sarkisian throws at him.
Here's their 2nd possession. Their first went for 5 plays, and then a sack of Ewers as Wisner tries to reverse field and curls back around.
Pulling the guard, and this is coming, and this is coming. The defense is going that way. And then they kind of sneak a running back out, but great job by Cameron Ball that time, staying home.
2nd and 9, keep it on the ground with Wisner as he lowers the shoulders. It'll be 3rd and 2, Kate.
They get on the bus post-game, guys are like, we're on Twitter, coach, we made it.
I love that. And here they go with the tap pass, but this was well defended. DeAndre Moore had nowhere to go.
The block outside. You're going to see this, and then Card will come inside and slip in, and that essentially forces the ball back inside in the middle. Really nice job defensively there by Arkansas.
Got this group absolutely fired up. Tanya, fair catch at about the 27-yard line.
Ball over. That was critical.
They were down 14-3 in the second half. Here's DeBinion as he keeps his footing, and then a push from the offensive line.
He runs. It's a lot for Texas to have to prepare for.
DeBinion just went for 9 yards. Green on 2nd and 1. That ball is intercepted. That's Jahdae Barron with the interception. Broden was the intended target. Ball was bobbled around, and Barron secured it.
I like the idea by Taylen Green going to the 6'7" receiver down the seam. This is a catch that Broden has to be able to make with those long arms. That's easily within his frame. And the concentration by Barron, picking it off on the back end, just tremendous. Turnovers have been so big for Texas. They've had multiple turnovers in 4, and they have a costly mistake there.
Jahdae Barron, so talented, and what an outrageous character he is, by the way. He is hyping up the sideline right now. As Ewers in the offense, back to business. Wisner with the carry, well blocked as he spins his way for a first down. There's Landon Jackson. They need him to have a big day for the 11-yard run by Wisner. Ewers with time, and he gets it complete. So accurate as he finds Bolden, and it's another first down. Great momentum.
He starts off here looking this way, and then you're just scanning all the way back to find the end. That time to Bolden.
With a 17-yard reception. Jaden Blue patiently looking for a hole as he surges ahead for 8 yards. Blue again, and they will move the chains again. Is it in the red zone? Ewers, he's going to go to the end zone. That is tipped and nearly caught, but Wingo could not hold on to it.
On that cornerback originally, but he was able to use his speed to get back in and knock that thing away. And Wingo, the true freshman and talented young player, is still somehow almost able to come up with it as you take a look on the progressive ESPN pylon account.
Second and 10. Ewers wide open and all too easy. Matthew Golden, touchdown.
Really nice play design by Sarkisian this time. They're faking the screen out wide to Ryan Wingo, and 2 defenders in the secondary for Arkansas bite, and it was just too easy. This is what they're pump faking. You're going to see 2 defenders go this way, which allows the receiver to go up the boundary. Matthew Golden scored on a similar play last week against the Florida Gators, and the offense able to fool Arkansas on that one.
Auburn able to add the extra point. Quinn Ewers moments ago. That after an interception by Jahdae Barron for the Texas defense. Satanya, as they reverse it on the kickoff, and the coverage team was waiting for it.
Let's go back and take a look at that interception. Last time they were on the field, they got Broden running the seam right down here, but watch Jahdae Barron poach this from the corner spot. He's responsible for that top third of the field, but he's got his eyes in the backfield. He's not worried about the curl route. He's able to close in on it, and yes, it's a catch Broden needs to make, but a great job of concentration on the back end. 15 interceptions now for Texas's defense, which leads the SEC.
Green, as he keeps it himself, and the long strider goes out of bounds near the 21-yard line. Long stride immediately stands out. As Jackson cannot find much against the interior of that defense.
For Arkansas.
They're down in 3. As that never had a chance. It was Barron again. He had the interception moments ago, and now the tackle for loss on 3rd down. Really, as Satanya couldn't get free.
Yeah, great physical play too. Jordan Anthony at 5'10", 162 is trying to block him out here one-on-one. He just can't get that done. It's a great job of Barron of identifying where the football is, shedding the blocker. See, to play cornerback, it's not just about getting picks, Joe.
Nope.
You got to want to play against
in the space, but such an active defense for Texas. They came after it as Bale able to get it off, and the fair catch near the 38. Quinn Ewers play action. He just floats it out of bounds. Close linebacker back in the day, 20 years ago at Auburn. Jaden Blue splitting defenders and able to keep his balance.
It's up there.
3rd down and 6. Here comes the pressure on Ewers, and he can't escape it. Tripped up and brought down.
In the pocket. You're going to see some pressure coming from this side to force the step up. This is a couple times now Arkansas has been able to get to you or Travis Williams.
Fair catch by Satania near the 25.
Receptions than touchdowns in his last 6 games. He's got to do a way better job with decision making.
Here's Green, play action on 1st down. And what a play.
Satania here, and he's going to work all the way across the field, and it takes him a while to get there. So really nice job this time by Green, stepping up, buying himself some time, but keeping his focus downfield and delivering a strike on the move.
Dubinion. And he cuts back and finds a little bit of something. Goes. Dubinion. Good leg drive and a little bit of help from the center.
Shots. Texas has to be careful.
Good part of the field to do that. Instead, they keep it with Jackson. Jackson will move the chains. On 1st down. Green looking to extend the play, but then he's brought down by Alfred Collins, who's been sensational lately, Jeff.
Has been wrecking game plans the last 4 games. You're going to see him this time. He just fights through a double team right here. Arkansas's got 2 guys trying to block him, and they just can't get it done. He's so disruptive up front at 320 pounds. He's able to penetrate and get through, not just flush the quarterback, but also make the play. Last week against Florida, had 2 tip passes at the line of scrimmage that ended up getting picked off. That guy's making himself a lot of money.
Loss of 12, 2nd and 22. Trying to get some of it back, but it's off the hands of Armstrong.
Now.
And sack moments ago, and now 3rd and 22, and another sack. And this time, it's Simmons, the true freshman, who brings down Green. So one big play from Collins, and all of a sudden, Arkansas goes in reverse.
3rd in California makes it really hard on tackles. And Marion Harris is the right tackle. He had his hands full against Ole Miss their last game out, giving up 5 sacks. And there's the talented true freshman with a quick first step, just able to get the edge. He gets his 5th sack.
Oh, Bale struggling mightily, rolling out there. As that punt barely goes anywhere. This has the field position that they do right now. As Reisner will take the carry. Gets a few yards, but David Bale, the punter, was
on defense like Sam Pittman just talked about.
He averages 48 yards a punt, but just 8 yards there as the ball went off the side of his foot. Is
good here scanning if he's in pass pro.
3rd down and 8. Chance for the Arkansas defense to remedy that bad punt, and Ewers is going to call a timeout as the play clock was under 5. Off the timeout. They're going to swing it out of the backfield. Bolden trying to reach for that line to gain. 4th and 1. Inside handoff as Gibson. 4th down and 1. Ewers pumps left, has plenty of time to take a shot, and it's denied at the last possible second.
Get everybody to bite, and then they're trying to hit Golden down the boundary, but you see the speed that time by Metcalf getting over and breaking this play up.
Reisner bounces it off left tackle. Turns the corner and has it inside the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down from there.
Holding. Offense number 2. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 2nd down.
That's Matthew Golden at receiver, and he's lined up out to the left. That's where the ball ends up going, and just grabs a lot. Way too much jersey. It's right in here. See right that time. It's beat.
2nd and 14 after the penalty. Ewers sets up the screen to Helm. The big time and a 1st down.
By the defense going this way, and then a delay tight end screen here to Gunnar Helm, who really has been an X factor for this offense, Joe. So good after the catch this season.
Now, Steve Sarkisian said to us the other, see the disparity in total yards. 2nd and 8, and that time the ball was thrown too far, and it's getting loud. Ewers lofts it to the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Come up with a few big plays. Looked like he almost wasn't ready at the snap, but he was able, and it was a breakup. He never got his head around. It looks like there's a lot of contact. I think that easily could have been
on the season. Good lift and right on through, and with it next week, and then the rivalry is renewed with A&M. Built for success. Good. There's PK over on the sideline, locked in as Green gets it complete to Arms. Big. Green finds some rhythm right now offensively. Jackson on the carry. They could use a big game out of their big back. Yard run by Jackson. So a first down for Arkansas. Green with time as he's going to settle it into Anthony, who turns the corner, spins free, and makes his way out to midfield. 2nd and 1 as Green keeps it. He'll have the first down, and now they can move the chain.
This football, and Haas at tight end is able to come around and secure a block. Really nice job executing and decision making, not just throwing the ball, but in the quarterback run game too.
Short pitch, Jackson. And Jackson is dragged down from behind by Barron Sorrell.
Down very much.
10, Green, plenty of time, but nothing downfield as an option. And a flag is down as he has to throw it away.
You're going to see is this, you got a guy coming this way, and all these defenders are dropping back. If you're Green, go there now. Go there now. Use your speed and get what you can.
You saw right there as Trey Moore was trying to work his way free. He was locked up. Consensus 5-star recruit. It's already gotten to him today. 2nd and 20. Green was feeling pressure and unable to connect with it. It up right here on 3rd and 20 for the Hogs. Green just going to check down beyond midfield, and that's not going to be much of anything with Rodney Hill. The side of his right foot. It only went for 8 yards. This is different. He's just looking to pin with the nose down, and he does so. That is fielded by Bolden inside his own 2-yard line. One of the riskiest moves you could make, but it ends up working. Rivalry of former rivals now in the SEC together. Quinn Ewers should have connected with Gunnar Helm there. Helm dropped.
To get his head turned around, just wasn't a good enough job by the tight end there making that catch. That's normally one he can make.
2nd down. This is complete right at the sticks.
So much more dangerous.
Yeah, that screen pass you mentioned, a 34-yard touchdown. That was a sensational play. Ewers looking for him downfield, well overthrown. Kevin, egg mine moment. Special teams.
You're playing at your Wrigley Field, maybe it's like one of those funky ground balls.
Yeah, right.
You just can't keep
path to the SEC crown here. 3rd down and 6. Ewers, quick strike, and this time the reliable hands.
And just working this little option between 2 defenders. That's where the throw has to go, and really nice timing by Ewers there. Right as the tight end Helm is turning around. The bumpers.
Quick swing as they come around to Bolden, and Bolden makes the first man miss. And Katie, it's not the fastest track out there.
No, it's not, Tess. The grass actually on the field is pretty long. Texas players and coaches, they definitely noticed the length of the grass when they came out for pregame warmups. It was reiterated to the players by the coaching staff. You need to go full speed in these warmups so you can get used to this kind of drag.
That was a great look our director Jeff Evers gave us there, just how.
Offside. Defense number 3 in the neutral zone, causing the offense to react. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah,
Almost doing football.
I brought my clubs.
1st and 10. Ewers and get it to Blue. And Jaden Blue gets a few extra yards just turning the corner.
More than that, he gets it to them quickly. When it's not open downfield, he spits it out right away to Blue. And when you get the running back the ball, it allows space to happen after the catch.
Gibson on 2nd and 4. He got a lot of carries late last week against Florida. Went for 100 yards. And remember, they went for it and converted a 4th down earlier. And here they're going to have the first down with Jaden Blue.
Getting the block here and then chipping up and climbing to the linebacker. When you're going to run these zone-type plays in the middle, you've got to be able to work in tandem with other years college football playoff team, and they play so well together.
Who's going to keep it on the ground as he drags the defender for a couple.
Because of how good they've been up front.
2nd and 4 as Ewers spins, looks back. That's going to go for a loss as he was being tracked down, and then Weisner was
recognizing and seeing this right here. He's going to trail off and make a play, and I'm with you, Joe. If you're Quinn Ewers, this has to be thrown out of bounds. He kind of pump faked and hesitated. Cameron Ball was bearing down on him. Lucky that wasn't a disaster play offensively.
Hudson Clark is slow to get off the field. They're going to go quickly to Blue, and Blue has to retreat, and look at all those Hogs just finding a way. Turn on to punt. Got a shot here, and it bounces into the end zone.
Going back to that last third.
Could they use a drive to put them in position here? Green is sacked. That's not going to help at all. Down by Trey Moore.
Trey Moore with a spin move that didn't really work around the right side, but here he is. He kind of comes up and loops around and is able to get in. Again, the right side of the offensive line, Marion Harris, he has been struggling these last couple of weeks in pass pro in the St. Pius X.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was like, as we say in Canada, grade 12.
That was impressive. There's Green, and he can't. This stop right here. 3rd down and 12. Green going to swing it out of the backfield. DeBinion trying to keep his footing, but he can't. As remember, he struggled earlier with just an 8-yard punt off the side of his foot. And this time he skies it. It's a wobbler as it takes a very good Arkansas bounce. I mean, ridiculous for that to be a knuckleball, and they'll go inside the 20-yard line. He's thrown a touchdown pass in 21 straight games. 2nd longest streak by a Texas quarterback as he quickly gets it to the outside.
Into field goal range.
He hit from 39 earlier today. Ewers extending the play. 35 seconds to go as he's being chased, and he does get out of bounds. Ewers is going to be sacked as it is Landon Jackson.
Here, one-on-one. The LSU transfer starts it outside. Once he gets to the depth of the quarterback, though, he stops his rush and pivots back in, and that's what helps him get home. Good coverage on the back end, forcing Quinn Ewers to hold the ball, and that's the 3rd sack of the game now for this Arkansas defense.
Will be the punt returner. As fielded, and there was contact as soon as he came in. Should have kick catch interference.
There's no foul for kick catching interference. The players were blocked into the receiver.
Wow.
1st down.
So when I'm watching that live, I'm thinking he wasn't blocked into him, and they believe that he was.
Bill Lamonier is our rules expert. What's your judgment, Billy?
I have it that it's a good flag pickup. I can see why the flag was thrown, but that contact there put 21 into the receiver, so it's a good job.
And Talon Green is sacked again, and it's Barron. Jahdae Barron has had an outstanding.
Absolutely everywhere in coverage, defending the run. This time they bring him in pressure, and he's able to loop around and get into the backfield. Arkansas is just going to take it into halftime now, getting the ball back first here in the 2nd half, but they've got a lot of regrouping to do, especially on offense.
Their 4th sack of the day, and that is how they close out this 1st half stretch of games here deep in November. Arkansas is receiving the 2nd half kickoff, as Anthony's going to field it right at the goal line. Jordan Anthony, an excellent coverage by the Horns.
All right, 0 points right now, but on the contested throws, they got to be better.
Well, here's Green trying to run the ball as the big lanky quarterback.
I'll give him confidence.
2nd and 8. Green, and as he goes underneath right at the line of scrimmage.
Harris has no help down here as of now.
You see, there's just 1 of 6 on 3rd down today. Green gets it quickly out and trying to fight for the sticks. So we have to avoid the negative plays to be able to go against this talented Texas defense. And in fact, there is a negative play. A tackle for loss on the short pitch.
Get the tackle, but he's here. He's the one they like to blitz, and it forces this pitch play to come back inside into the traffic. It's a really good job dialing it up by defensive coordinator Pete Kwiatkowski at the right time. This Texas defense, man, they have been flying around with bad intentions.
See Pete Kwiatkowski, outstanding defensive coordinator. Green going the wrong direction, and then finally able to get rid of it for another loss of yardage. As Kwiatkowski to Binion.
Well, there was nobody.
Taylon Green's knee was down, by the way, Jesse.
Yeah, you're going back and looking at this again here. They're going to take a look. Anthony Hill, nice job. Knee actually never touched the ground because it looked like it was in the elbow that time of Anthony Hill.
It was. His knee was
right over top of Green.
Here's 3rd and 17. Pressure, and they get to him. Colin Simmons, the true freshman, is just dynamic.
Watch the arm, and he bats this down. As soon as 76 gets the hand out, he bats it away so he can't get those hands up into his body. Really good sack of the season.
Bale from his own end zone. And a fair catch right near midfield. Wisner looking for anything, not finding much of anything. Steven Dix. Miscommunication on that mesh, and Wisner somehow gets that out of it.
Gregory's going to come around here. He's right in position to make this play, and just the first 5 yards, the quick step, but that was very impressive by Wisner.
Third and 2. Ewers, all too easy. Wisner inside the 15, and Texas.
This way, and whether it's this safety right here that I think is supposed to buzz out, he does not. And he gets affected by Isaiah Bond running the drag route. We haven't seen a bust on the back end yet. And remember, a lot of new faces.
30 yards with Wisner. They'll keep it with Blue on the ground. As
they were able to spit it back to Wisner. He ended up taking that 50 yards for a touchdown.
Blue struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage here, and then mind to stop. Ewers, the slant is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Helm.
Job by Larry Worth, who's now starting at safety. The Jacksonville State transfer. Nice job bearing down on this pass, forcing the incompletion.
8.
Offense number 52, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
With Bert Auburn from 33. There, but has been making headlines this week. All the chaos that could still unfold as this live ball does make its way into the end zone. Listen, and that's the purpose of showing you that altered chaos bracket as Taylon Green goes ahead for just about 2.5 yards. Just
at 17, still very alive, and it matters because if they win, they automatically get into the playoff.
This is Jaquindon Jackson on 2nd and 6. It'll be 3rd and short. Game that was listed there, Mizzou, South Carolina, ranked versus ranked on SEC Network as Jackson takes it ahead for a first down. That's a sneaky good kind of moment in the second half. Green quick to the outside, and there is no flag. Comes in very late as Jordan Anthony was met by Jahdae Barron.
Yeah, Jahdae Barron's been all over the field early in this game. There was contact before the ball got to the receiver by Barron, and there you saw the flag. He got there a split second before.
Arkansas will take anything they can get right now. 81 total yards of offense to this point.
There's no foul for defensive pass interference. 2nd down.
They pick it up. What's your take on that? 2nd down. In stride, that's Armstrong.
Just
Andrew Armstrong.
SEC with 107 receiving yards a game. We haven't seen them connect on a lot of big shots. That is a perfect throw by Taylon Green in tight coverage.
And now tempo by Arkansas. Quickly out and complete again to Armstrong, who's a. Second and 4. Green, can he get to the corner? Yes, it's going to be another first down for the Hog.
For those strides, but here comes McDaniel right here. And just look at the separation. I mean, McDonald was never even close.
First down, Green to the end zone, overthrowing Andrew Arms. 6'6", 230-pound quarterback, so dangerous. Here's Jackson getting loose. A stiff arm. Green keeps it himself and gets close to the 5-yard line today. Jackson trying to carry Longhorns with him, and he does to create a first and goal.
The 2 3-yard gains turn into 5, 6, 7-yard gains as the game goes on. Because these big backs like Jackson at 233 pounds.
Jackson finds his way in. Woo, Pig, Suey, they're on the board.
Wants to do. You got Barron Sorrell at defensive end out here. He's 260 pounds. So we're going to pull a 340-pound guard in Braun and add a tight end to the mix. Get some push and follow it up with a 233-pound running back into the end. Arkansas on the board.
The former
followed it up with
kind of got a little greedy, to be honest with you.
I'm a medium ribeye guy, by the way.
13-7. Here's the touchdown moments ago.
Yeah.
Just this number 3 in the country in prime position in the SEC. And tackled for a loss. And these are the kinds of things that can happen. Xavier
this time is trying to loop around to block him. Watch him beat it on the inside. I mean, that is just tremendous quickness and athleticism to make another big play for the Razorback defense.
8 TFLs, Jesse. Quinn Ewers against a 3-man rush as he goes on a shallow cross that's incomplete. And now a big opportunity for the Arkansas defense.
All the momentum.
3rd and 12. He's pressured again. Ewers survives it.
When they were trying to go to Silas Bolden. It's just a great play all around on defense. From the front and the effort, getting pressure and never.
Satania has a chance to deliver good field position here off the Michael Kern punt. He's going to call for the fair catch. It's at the 30-yard drive. They had 69 total yards prior to that. And now you see how you get the compliment. 2nd and 5. Binion again. There's that extra effort. Pounder, who had the touchdown, is now in the game on 3rd and 1. And he will get the work, and he will move the chains.
This line is where they're going.
First down, Green. As Green gets it complete to Andrew Armstrong.
As soon as the hitch comes, the ball comes out, and this has to get thrown into the curl window. You can't do that any better.
Binion, he was met as soon as he got into that hole.
We're back in Fayetteville on the sidelines with Steve Sarkisian. For the first time all game, Arkansas has finally started to gain some momentum. What do you need to see from your group here in the 4th?
Well, we got to try to limit some of the damage on first down. They're getting makeable 3rd downs where they can continue to run the football. We got to try to get a stop or a negative play on 1st and 10, and then we got to find our rhythm back on offense on 1st and 2nd down as well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie.
Sense it here as we start this 4th quarter. As Green gets free, those big, long legs.
Up the edge. When he screams down, that's usually a give to Binion, but Taylon Green was able to make up for it with his athletic.
He had 74 total yards at halftime. He keeps it again, but this time Green is tackled for a loss immediately by Makuba.
Yeah, he sees this. He's now firing, coming down. That's a great job by the veteran Clemson transfer. Leads the defense with 3 picks. He's come up huge in games, and that is a massive tackle.
And Texas now has 8 tackles for loss. 2nd and 16, Green able to get it swung out to Binion. Binion, as he is upended.
Here.
Let's look for it. Do they get that extra protection on 3rd and 10? They come right up the middle on Green, and he's got to throw it away, and it's incomplete. It was Jahdae.
Game in the running game, nobody blocks him right in the middle. It's a bit of a new wrinkle in the scheme from Pete Kwiatkowski on 3rd down, lining him up right there at the line of scrimmage over the...
Shipley, well struck, and he puts it right through. 10 largest crowd ever, and they surf that thing to a punch it in the face kind of win. And can they now keep that momentum here as Golden was met? And it's typically
against LSU
to respond, to quell the crowd here in Fayetteville. Ewers does just that. Isaiah Bond.
There's a strong play action. You got Bond running the deep curl, and for Ewers, it starts over here, and he's able to scan all the way back and make this throw on time.
And now Jaden Blue as he spins his way past midfield. Jaden Blue remains in, flanking Quinn Ewers. He will get the work here, and he will give them another 1st down. They'll stick with Jaden Blue, and here goes Jaden Blue. Ball is out.
And been an issue at times. Nice job by Arkansas. They're trailing. That time it's Clark punching it free. How about DJ Campbell, left guard or right guard here, getting up on the pull into the 2nd level, getting a block to free him. These outside run plays for Texas's offense.
That was great work by DJ Campbell. 28-yard run. Wisner comes in to replace Blue, who fumbled at the end of that play. And Wisner, as he gets down to the 12-yard line, but now he's trying to finish it a different way. Ewers, with time, goes underneath and gets it complete, and looks like it's going to be 1st and goal. Now you got to cap it, Jesse. Wisner straight ahead, and he's down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Ewers sprint right to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Matthew Golden.
Really nice route by Golden on the outside. Golden at the very last second, he breaks it out to a comeback, and what a perfect throw by Quinn Ewers. That was outstanding coverage by Keon Stewart, but there is no defense for a perfect throw.
An 8-play drive when Arkansas had gathered all the momentum.
On that last drive, so impressive.
So Golden leads the SEC with touchdown receptions. Texas by 10. Thank you, Kevin. What makes that Colorado score so significant is that they control their own destiny for the Big 12 championship game at this point. Taven Green, nothing open downfield, being tracked from behind, and the flag comes down.
Offense number 72. Penalties decline. 2nd down.
Allows everybody to kind of get to the quarterback with all that athleticism that
drives previously here in the 2nd half. And a fired up defense. But now how do you respond in this spot as he goes underneath to Luke Hasz? I've seen him be all that dangerous as a runner. He's so capable in that way. Here's the slant. He gets it complete to Armstrong. They had to have it. And
they're putting him in the slot right here, just working the slant, and he wins across the face of the defender. That was Jalen Guilbeau. Really nice catch. And Armstrong has come alive in the 2nd half of this offense for Arkansas.
Jackson on the ground. A good run by Quindon Jackson, and another.
Absolutely remarkable. And just tremendous move.
Green on 1st down. Oh, he had a man. Green on 2nd down. Brown. Ball is out, and Texas has it. Just when Arkansas was finding a glimmer of hope, Alfred Collins knocks it out. Michael Taft secures it, and Texas will try to put this game away. When we come back of November, that could put them in position for an SEC championship, for a prime seeding for a national championship. So much ahead for the Horns. Katie.
Yeah, Tess, Texas OC Kyle Flood, he challenged his offensive line to put together a similar drive to their last. He said it's up to us to do our job first and keep this ball moving. It's effort and discipline that's going to get this done.
The head coach himself, and so proud of his son who's starting his coaching career now. He's up at Wagner in Staten Island. Jaden Blue on 2nd and 5. Blue's going to have a first down for the Horns.
These last 4 or 5 games.
2 interceptions we showed you last week against Florida that he caused by deflecting the ball. Wisner tackled for a loss.
Shooting it up here. As soon as he sees it, he comes downhill. Sori's here. Too much speed and a nice job getting downhill, beating the block by Isaiah Bond.
He's engaged. He's active. And now 2nd and 13. Quinn Ewers incomplete. 3-man rush on 3rd and 13. They go underneath to set up the screen. It's Jaden Blue, and it's a first down.
All 5 guys are going to let these guys come here, and then everybody gets down and goes and gets a block. You cannot execute the slow screen to the running back any better than this. Quinn Ewers doing a nice job holding it to the very last possible second. Jaden Blue does the rest. Alfred Collins loves it.
Big Al saying, "Attaboy, let's go." First down, back to the ground with Wisner. As this clock is going to go under 4 minutes to play. Responded. It just put a wet blanket right over it. Wisner spins his way towards another first down.
Able to see this thing. It's coming out here. He's going to lean and then come back inside. Really nice job on this drive by Texas. Timeout taken by Arkansas. We're under
Arkansas, who's 2 timeouts remaining. Wisner goes ahead for you to do your job. They have been doing it on this drive. Can they continue that way? As of course they're going to just hand it off and run clock. Brad Spence, talent at running back, receiver, tight end. Just got to keep doing it week after week. Wisner on 3rd down as Arkansas has no timeouts remaining. First, the 4th and 2. Can Arkansas find a stop? Ewers is going to keep it himself, and he's going to have the first down.
Wow, you don't see Quinn Ewers keep it too often on zone reads. And he's one-on-one with a 6'4", 224-pound safety.
2-minute timeout. Texas in control. Fresh set of downs to close it out when we come back. It's Foes. A few years ago.
And they've gone on the road to places like Alabama last year, and the big thing up is to keep the focus on the task at hand.
That's the entire SEC week after week. Kentucky is next for Texas. Number 3 team in the country comes here on the road to a Razorback crowd and team that was fired up for them. And now a 9-1 start in back-to-back years. 20-10, a Texas victory. And they have won 10 in a row now on an opponent's home field. True road games, 10 in a row for Texas. Matthew Golden was one of the stars today with 2 touchdowns. Katie.
Thanks, Taz. Steve, Arkansas had cut it to 3 points at the start of the 4th quarter. What do you think of the response you saw from Quinn in the offense to go on that long, efficient drive to regain control?
Yeah, it was just one of those days. They were going to make us earn it. We were going to get many chunk plays, so we had to be really efficient. And I thought that was a really efficient drive on the ground, hitting a couple passes. Great catch by Golden for the touchdown.
Alfred Collins continues to make plays for you guys, forcing a timely fumble there in the 4th. What do you think of your defense's day?
Our defense played fantastic. Jahdae Barron had a great game as well. Alfred Collins, another great day. That's a really explosive offense. To hold these guys to 10 points at home, that's a heck of a job.
Can you just describe how difficult it is to go on the road against any team in the SEC and win?
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw the environment today. It was a tough one. Proud of our guys. It's not easy to go on the road and win in this conference for sure.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Katie.
This was